Yeah, I don't think I will go back to Syria. No, it's like just something left, and yeah, yeah, I will not, I will never go back there, and I don't think it's gonna be better by the time or whenever. I mean, because even if the war stop or that's all the conflict things stop, but I guess now the problem is not just with like the war. The problem is going to be really inside the people, into their mind, like into the minds of the people, like what they believing in and what they really want to for Syria to be. Yeah, I did that with like another friends or another people, and we did that in university several times, and in my city, like when I back to Aleppo and some different places, we it was like just people asking for like simple stuff, like kind of better situation, freedom. Just but afterwards, it was like just. Mm, Not really going good way. Yeah, it was like really going to be a religious revolution, and it wasn't the idea of it at beginning. I mean, for me, I was like just not feeling good with that. I'm from Aleppo, and it's really close, and it's just in the car you cross the borders. And yeah, I mean, it's really easy. As a Syrian, you don't need a visa to be in Turkey, just an ID. And even if you have unvalid passport, you could just um, cross or whatever. Like, it was really the easiest way to just be in Turkey, and then you will figure out where you want to go or what you will do, or like just get step. Yeah, that was the plan, to be in Turkey for some period and then see. But I had no plan to be in Germany when I've been in Syria, like 3 years ago. I know something called German Frontex. They brought us back to Turkey, but they were not allowed to do that, and they did that in a legal way as well as we came. Or push us in the pot, say, be quiet, you don't have to do anything, and some stuff like that. And they took us, like all the stuff we had it, like the mobiles, phones, and those stuff, and they just throw it in the river. And afterwards, we reached to after the river, we reached to some point, and they said, "You're not allowed to be here. You could go this way to Turkey and the other way to Bulgaria." I mean, it's just now Turkey. It's full of smugglers. The point that's the best way to travel from Turkey to Greece by on the sea or by boat, because they will never brought the people back to Turkey. It's not the same of the walking way. That's why it was like you're gonna go and definitely you will be safe. Like it was like basically small boat with kind of 20%. I had no feeling in that time. I was like just okay, it's just 2 hours, and yeah, I was like just sitting and not saying anything, not talking, and really doesn't like not caring about anything around me. you cannot imagine. It's really a lots of people they doing that. It's every single day. And I met a guy. He's kind of smuggler. I'm not sure, but he said that he could help with like cheapest way and like just buying a fake ID, European ID, and it was the perfect to get Italian ID. It doesn't have that electronic code. In the airport, they will not know if that's really fake or not. When I decided to get this ID, he said, "Okay, just give me 2 hours and I will come back." And he asked me your favorite city in Italy and some stuff, and yeah, and he did it. Like just, and it was cheap. The plan wasn't to stay in Switzerland, in Geneva, as I told you, but it was just to get train or some kind of any transportation to Germany. I arrived to Geneva like middle night, and I just wait in the airport like couple of hours, and then at morning I took the train to the city, and I were looking in the internet for kind of cheap way, and I came by bus from Geneva to Munich, and then from Munich to Berlin another bus. The good feeling is start from when I've been flying from Crete, and I was like, wow, I just did it. I was just taking a rest for 2 weeks, I guess, or a little bit more in my friend's place. And yeah, he already did the same thing that I had to do. And he was telling me that you have to go to like this place to apply to some paper to register yourself. It wasn't that difficult because it wasn't that too much people maybe, or I don't know. But I was like I went to the like ISO at beginning and registered. They were asked me like in the first interview about how did you came and names, if I have a Syrian document, and yeah, it was really fine. Like, I mean, I'm just sometimes feel like don't want to talk about this thing again and again and again, and yeah, you always see like kind of strange reaction, like sometimes you, oh, that's really good, you're from Syria, yeah, I guess it's normal. You don't have to react like that, and yeah, sometimes you just like, okay. At the beginning, when I decided to leave Syria, they were like, maybe you could wait a little bit more, the situation is gonna get better, and you don't have to leave your family or your place that they grew up in. They were not really agree with the idea, but I just decided to leave, and they said, okay, that's your choice, and yeah.
So they let you go?
Yeah, that's it.
Are you still in contact with them, or
no?
Not at all?
No. Like we just like had some kind of I don't know if you would say problems or some misunderstanding or something, and yeah, I broke up everything with them. We're not in contact anymore.
Alright. Do you miss them?
No.